Hubert, do you have an update for us on Dawson?
I do not. I do not. I knew that at halftime, our trainer Doug Halverson said that he was experiencing headaches, and it was getting worse throughout the first half. But I have not spoken to him since, and so once I find out that information, I'll give it to you. But other than that, I don't have any more an update on Dawson.
And your team hadn't played in nearly 2 weeks. And other than the first couple of minutes of the game, they've showed no signs of rust and played really well. What do you attribute that to, being able to play so well despite not playing an actual game in a while?
Well, we did have 11 days off, and I really believe the slow start was attributed to, not playing in 11 days. We had a couple like inter squad scrimmages to try to simulate playing in a game, but the only way that you can get game type experience is playing actually in a game. But I felt like we were in a really good rhythm on the offensive end. I thought we shared the ball. We had great spacing and balance. We were sharing the basketball, had a good versatility of attacking the basket and shooting the ball from the outside, and I thought we were really good defensively. In the second half, we let up, but the only thing that I would say in the first half is we gave them 9 offensive rebounds, and that's something that we've talked about we can't do.
Thanks.
Caitlin Schmidt, go ahead.
Coach, could you just talk a little bit about the presence of Demarco and Donte and their combined 10 points in the latter half of the second half?
Yeah, I'm really happy that we were able to get some really good minutes for Dontrez and Demarco. I've said that these both of them are terrific players and terrific young men, and they keep getting better and better at practice. And for us to be the team that we want to be and achieve the goals that we've talked about together as a team, we're going to have Dontrez and Demarco out there on the floor. Not only can they make shots on the offensive end, they're really good defensive players as well. And I was really happy with the way that they played. I've been happy that the way that they have continued to get better throughout practice, and I love being their coach.
Kip Coons, go ahead.
Yeah, Hubert, you didn't have Justin McCoy. You knew that pregame. You lose Dawson in the first minute. What did you like about the adjustments your guys were able to make really on the fly, in your rotation of bigs?
Well, Armando and Brady, they have really good chemistry. So, to put in, having a guy like Brady Manick come off the benches is pretty cool. And so, his ability out there on the floor, not only to make shots, but to pass, to rebound, his toughness, his effort on the defensive end, it's really nice to have him out there on the floor. And then, the versatility that we have, being able to have Leaky, who can play. I mean, throughout his career, he's played the point, he's played the 2, the 3, and now he's playing the 4s. So, with him as athletic as he is, and he's 6'8", we can slide him to the 4 position, and now we go small, and now we have a guy at the power forward position that can handle the basketball, can get us into their offense. And I think on the stats, he led the team in assists. He had 5 assists and only 1 turnover. So to get that from a guy that can play the 3 or the 4 is really beneficial to us. We can go big or small, and I really like that.
Andrew Jones.
Hey, Coach, a couple of the guys said one of the points of emphasis coming in, knowing this might not be a great atmosphere here, students aren't here day after New Year's, that you said generating their own energy was extremely important in this game. They did that, and do you think, is that a sign of this club growing and coming together, knowing they can come into a situation that isn't hopping but play with the kind of spunk that they played with?
Well, I told them, that, for us to individually and as a team to be the best that we can be, and I've said this before, that, our foundation has to be energy, effort, and toughness. And I talked about it again today, and I told them I'm going to talk about it every day for the remainder of the year. I told them also that, a lot of people say that in order to make something a habit, you have to do it for 30 days straight. And so I challenged them. I said, okay, so here in January, let's go 30 days straight where I don't have to talk about energy, effort, and toughness in our practice, in our preparation, in our play. And I said, let's see what our team looks like at the end of the day. And I said, I love making these type of bets because I know we're going to win. I'm going to win this one because if you bring the energy and the effort and the toughness, you're going to be happy with the results. And they were able to do it tonight, and I'm very, very proud of them.
For clarification, when did you tell them that? When did that begin? January 1st or?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're in day two. We got
Day
28
two.
more days to go. I'm optimistic.
Thank you, Coach.
CL Brown, go ahead.
Hey Hubert, what would you say has characterized the road success you guys have had so far? Three games, 3 wins, and I think maybe the last team that's done that was like back in 09 or 08.
Well, we have, really good poise on the road. We take care of the basketball. We really get after it defensively. I guess being on the road, it just sharpens us on both ends of the floor and makes us a better team, more aware, the energy and effort and the toughness that I'm talking about. Other than that, CL, I don't know what it is. If I knew the answer to that, then I would have called Kentucky and told them, let's play you in Lexington. I would have called Tennessee and said, we'll go to Knoxville. And then I would have called Purdue and said, let's go to West Lafayette and then see what we can do. And so, I really like the way that we're playing on the road. But it really doesn't matter, road, neutral, at home. With this team, if we do the things that we've practiced in practice, I really feel like any team that we play, we're going to put ourselves in a position for good things to happen.
Thank you.
Adam Smith, last one. Go ahead.
Hubert, you've talked all along about feeling like you could go big or small, feeling like, whatever you put out there, you would have the versatility and the balance like you're talking about that came out of today. But actually doing it in a game, because things aren't going to be perfect, obviously, as you go through a season, actually having to do it in a game and having success with it. Do you think that's one of the key things maybe you take out of today is that proof positive aspect, that it's just not on paper, that you're able to put it out there and do it on the court?
I do. I think that's a great point. We've done it in practice, but not a lot. And so to be able to have extended minutes in a game and see how successful it was, having Leaky at the 4, having different or a smaller lineup and seeing how well we were on both ends of the floor was very encouraging to me. I think it's something that we've got to continue to do for the remainder of the year. I don't know what's going to happen, the status of Dawson, the status of Justin in our next game against Notre Dame, but it's nice going into that game understanding that we do have that flexibility and versatility of being able to go big and small and really be able to be good on both ends of the floor. So I really like that, and I'm not glad that it happened, that it forced us to do that in the game, but I'm very thankful for what we got out of this difficult situation of having a couple guys injured.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Davis.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks, everybody.